from Lumen Field in Seattle. It's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. It's the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, and they are in full roar as you get a look inside Lumen Field in Seattle. But just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, and we got a great one in store, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot and ready to go.
So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their 6-year quarterback.
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular, but in the playoffs, you'll take solid, and that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
He's coming. Check in. Come on. Mike 13.
Now a first down throw, Kelly. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Kelly to throw. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
They'll try and start this drive in the air, escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That is incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, Charles, it's early, but that's a key 3rd down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns over the offense. They just pick up a nice first down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. McPherson's kick is good, and the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this was all about letting the offense just get settled in.
Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round, on the road here again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? A little on the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra they're under right now, and they can't change it. The season dictated what would happen with them, right? They had to go on the road for the first round for the playoff. They're on the road again, and sometimes teams get really comfortable with that. Not only the idea of going on the road and shocking the world, but just, hey, it's just us. We don't have to worry about outside distractions. It's just us. Let's go play.
Becomes that us against the world mentality, doesn't it?
And while it may be overplayed, you know, in the media, it's real when it comes time to play ball. When you decide to run a hitch route, it really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell him everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 4. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get nothing out of that one. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're going to look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On the delay, it's Bush. And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Seahawks add 6 to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right.
Audible to something else. On first down, Sutherland. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sutherland. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think...
And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take a blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. They'll look to throw here on first down. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. They'll look to throw. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jackson Smith-Njigba, 29 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. And McPherson on for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was capped off by a Jackson Smith-Njigba touchdown catch. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now Kelly. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now Kelly. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw, Kelly. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
All right, let's go ahead and just add it up here. Their last 3 drives, 2 fumbles and an interception. Somewhere, to paraphrase one of the great coaches of the NFL,
a leap, and he's got it. He got it. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Jackson Smith-Njigba with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Kelly. He finds his man complete. That's Strickland. And they're able to get this one across the 35. On first down, it's Kelly. Now he'll dump it underneath, and he loses the football a second time. And the Seahawks have picked it up, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Second time in this first half now, Charles, that he's coughed up the football.
And both times, I think, they were in spots where he's got to think about covering up the ball. He's got to revert to his fundamentals in those practice drills where they carry it through traffic. He's not out in the open field where he can swing it a little bit, cover it up, and take care of it.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll drop to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The way he's been slinging it in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't it?
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Cam Akers, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to add on to their first half lead. McPherson on for the point after. And the route is on here in this first half. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was Cam Akers who capped it off with a touchdown. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And ball security has been a big issue. You see the numbers there. He's fumbled twice already.
And whenever we talk about ball security, it's not simply how you're holding the ball when you run it. It's all the other things that you do. Is it in the proper arm, meaning the sideline is protecting you? Are you dipping a shoulder to protect the ball as well? And obviously, the 4 points of pressure to make sure it's tucked firmly against your body so people can't pop it out.
On 1st and 10, Kelly. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd down, Kelly. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And down he'll go at the 25. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit, where it was the visiting Panthers who were able to come in and get one on the road. Dameon Pierce, what a game. 3 touchdown runs in the victory.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Taken at the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd. And they have made this look easy. I mean, there's not supposed to be anything easy about the NFL playoffs.
Upsets happen, teams go on the road that maybe home field advantage isn't all it's cracked up to be. But you and I both know the reality is teams really fight hard to get it. Why? You don't ever have to change routine. Everything's familiar going into the game. It makes things easier, and that has paid off for them in a big way in this contest.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. Now here's Michael Dixon. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. This is taken at about the 14. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cade Otton, 81 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is down to 24. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Bush trying the middle. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. There he goes right side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, a 22. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Ooh, with a juke. And he's taken down inside the 30. 48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. Down at the 25.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Going right back to Akers. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Smith and Jigba in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Able to power through. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a 1st down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks have opened the lead up to 30. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
He's coming. Check in. Mike 13.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sutherland. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. 43 yards. And the Buccaneers get a bit closer. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is down to 24. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the... And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. 75 yards. And the Seahawks will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. And now they'll shift things around. Kelly to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Strickland. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Seahawks are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Yeah, boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down. Now a run with Hubbard. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead. You give it to the big guy. defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering where they want to come up and make that